Remember when your parents told you, think of all the starving children in the world that are wishing to eat what you are eating, just to make you finish and not throw away your food? Well, they try to prevent food waste. Food waste is throwing away the food that can still be eaten, buying more food than needed, and eventually ending up in the trash can. How does food waste work? Well, once the food is thrown away and the dumpster takes it away, the food ends up in landfills where it is left to decompose, but in that process, harmful effects arise. History about food waste. During both World Wars, the population was asked to make conscious of their resources, including food, which was considered an important resource because of the necessity of nutrition and fighting power of both the troops and the population. The Clean Plate Club, reintroduced again during the 1930s, internalized the message for children to eat up their plate, but the portion size increased over time, and such behavior could lead and contribute to obesity. The State Nutrition Committee was responsible for the food campaigns in Oregon State. Several brochures, radio shows, training courses, and poster campaigns gave information on how to preserve food for decreasing food waste. Food wastage is relevant to AP Human Geography because it deals with human-environmental interactions in a way that it is clear that the relationship between people and their natural resources and vegetation that is discarded has no other use after it is thrown away, and humans simply use up land which takes up space and let the food decompose there. Pros and cons of food waste. As a result of the increase in portion size on our plate, we are told to stop eating when we feel full, or even if it means to leave the meal unfinished. This has tackled obesity. Some restaurants and supermarket chains distribute unsold food that is past its sell-by date and goes to charities and other homeless people. Some cons are that the food that is thrown away is deposited at landfill sites where it decomposes to produce harmful greenhouse gases. However, food can be disposed in an environmentally friendly way by using a composter. A summary of the current event is that with millions of households across the country struggling to have enough to eat and tons of food being tossed in the garbage, food waste is increasingly becoming a serious environmental and economic issue. Food waste examples can be found easily in your school and home, in any kind of restaurant. I did find a food waste example that is against food waste, and it is the British retail chain Tesco, which started selling last-minute food by offering large discounts. Many consumers buy and cook food the very same day, and both food waste and money loss is avoided. I found this map. It shows food waste around the world in different countries and parts of the world. The orange shows the food that is wasted by the consumer, and the blue shows the food that is wasted or discarded by the producer. You can pause the video to see the map more in depth. There are hundreds and thousands of facts that state how bad food waste is for the environment and the economy, but in a short summary, simply stop wasting food.